Hello, welcome to my videos on my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about the 2025 NBA Playoff Day 6. Well, yesterday there were play day 6, sorry, where started the game 3. Where yesterday we have only one game in the Eastern Conference and two games in the Western Conference. In the first game in the Eastern Conference, the New York Knicks traveled to Detroit and defeated the Pistons 118 to 116. And with this victory, the Knicks took a to one lead in the series. And in the second game in the Western Conference, the Thunders overcame a 29 points deficit and they defeated the Grizzlies 114 to 108. With this victory, the Thunders took a 3-0 lead in the series, and the most probably is that the Thunders are going to sweep this series. And in the last game of the day, in the Western Conference, Los Angeles Clippers took advantage to playing home and defeated the Nuggets 117 with 83. And with this victory, the Clippers took a 2-1 lead in the series. So let's talk about a little more about each game. Let's start with the first game. Pistons 116, New York Knicks 118. And remember that before this game, the series was tied 1-1, where the Knicks won the first game and the Pistons won the second game. Remember that before this game, the Pistons have the advantage because they had stole the home advantage to the Knicks, and I thought that the Pistons were gonna to win this game, but to be honest, they didn't play a very great basketball, and the New York Knicks were the best team. They dominate this game, and they won this game equally easily. The Knicks had the game under control, and only in the last 5 minutes of the game is when the Pistons put emotion because they reduced the game to a less than 2 point difference. But in the end, the Knicks could handle the victory, the game, and the lead, and they won the game. With this victory, 118 to 116, the New York Knicks took a 2-1 lead in the series, and now they recover the home advantage. About the best player in this game for the New York Knicks, where the best player was Karl Anthony Towns with 51 points. The second best scorer was Jalen Brunson, the Mr. Clutch, with 30 points, and he was one assist shy to a double-double. And the third best scorer was OG Anunoby with 22 points. So now the Knicks recover the advantage, and they have the possibility to win the game 5, where the game 5 will be played in Detroit, and maybe to take the opportunity to define to get the advantage when the series will return to the New York for the game 6. And in the second game in the Western Conference, the Oklahoma City Thunder visited the Memphis and defeated the Memphis Grizzlies 114 to 108. About this game, you can see the score or the result, and you say, oh, okay, the Thunder had an easy game. They won this game easily, but not, because in the first half, the Grizzlies were dominating the Thunder, and they were humiliating the Thunder, and I thought that the game was over, because in the halftime, the Grizzlies were leading the game 77 to 51. They were leading by 26 point difference when the Grizzlies had a 29 points difference the high. But what happened why the Thunder played better in the second half, and they won that game. They won this game because the Game Moran got injured in the second quarter when the Grizzlies were leading the game by 29 point difference. He didn't return to the game, and this affected the team this affected the Grizzlies team, and the Thunder took advantage of that, and they won this game. In the second half, the Thunders overcame a 29 point difference. They took the lead in the last 2 minutes of the game, and they got the victory. In the second half, the Thunders outscored the Grizzlies 63 to 31, where the Grizzlies only scored 31 points in the second half. I understood that Jay Moran is the best player in this team, but come on, you are playing the playoffs. You need to make some adjustment to minimum to win this game, because I know that Jay Moran didn't play the second half, but you had a 29 points lead. You suppose that you were gonna to handle this victory and this game, and you were gonna to win this game, because to be honest, it's unacceptable that you lost and 29 points lead. So in the end, the Thunders had made enough to win this game, Congratulations to them, and they won the game 114-108. With this victory, it looked like that the series over because the Thunder took a 3-0 lead in the series, and no team in the NBA have return for a 0-3 in the series. So this series over, and also the most probably is that Jay Moran is not going to return to the game 4. So the most probably is that this is going to be a sweep. So the best player for the winning team were Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with 51 points. The second best scorer was Jalen Williams with 26 points, and the third best was Chet Holmgren with 24 points. And in the last game of the day in the Western Conference, the Los Angeles Clippers defeated the Denver Nuggets 117-183. Sorry. So before this game, remember that the series was tied 1-1, where the Nuggets won the first game in overtime, and the Clippers won the second game in the last second of the game. So the difference between these two teams has been only less than 3-point difference, and I expected that this game was gonna to be closer like the game 1 and 2, but it wasn't because the Clippers took advantage that they were playing in Los Angeles and home, in Inglewood. And to be honest, I was very disappointed for the bad performance from the Nuggets player, because come on, this is a playoff game. I thought that they were going to play a better basketball level. They couldn't because the Clippers outplayed and outmatched the Denver, and they deserved this victory. The first half was very close, where the Nuggets were leading by 7-point difference, 35-28, and I thought that the Nuggets were going to recover in the second half, but it didn't happen. The Clippers again played better, where in the second quarter they won the quarter by 11-point difference, 30-19, and the Los Angeles Clippers were leading 65 by 47 by 18-point difference in the halftime. I was very surprised for the bad performance from the Nuggets, but also for the great performance from the Clippers. In that moment, the game was over, because in the second half, the Clippers were playing a very great basketball. The Nuggets could never reach the Clippers level, and I thought that maybe in the third quarter, maybe if the Nuggets could reduce the game to less than 12-point difference, maybe in the fourth quarter they had some possibilities, but they couldn't, and in the end the Clippers won the game 117-83. With this victory, the Clippers took a 2-1 lead in the series. Now they have the home advantage, and maybe they have the opportunity to win this series. But I think that this series is going to be finished in 6 or 7 games. So about the best player. The best player in this game was Kawhi Leonard with 21 points and 11 rebounds, a double-double. The second best scorer were Norman Powell and James Harden, each one with 20 points. So, what's next? Today we'll have three games. Will be the game 3 in each game, where we'll have 2 games in the Eastern Conference and 1 game in the Western Conference. In the first game, in the game 3 in the Eastern Conference, the Orlando Magic will receive the Boston Celtics and Orlando, Florida, 19 o'clock Eastern time. Remember that the Celtics have are leading the series 2-0. They won the game 1 and 2. I don't know if Jason Tatum is gonna to play this game, but it looks like that the Celtics have a great team. They didn't need Jason Tatum in the game 3. So I think that if the Magic want to have possibility to minimum to extend the series, try to win this series, they need to win this game 3, because if not, they're going to be eliminated. So I think that this will be a close game, but I think that in the end, the Magic are going to win this game by 1 or 2 point difference, and they're going to win the first game in the series. In the second game in the Eastern Conference, the Milwaukee Bucks will receive the Indiana Pacers, Milwaukee with Wisconsin, and 20 o'clock Eastern time. Remember, the Pacers are leading the series 2-0, where they won both the first 2 games. Where in the first game, the Pacers didn't have any problem and they won the game easily. And in the second game, it happened almost the same, but the Bucks have more possibilities. Remember that in the game 2, Damian Lillard returned to play to the Bucks after he didn't play since the last day of March, or since March. because some thrombosis in his veins. But the good news is he's great. Now, to be honest, I don't see how the Bucks can defeat the Pacers because the Pacers have better team, and the Bucks the only player that is playing in a great level is Giannis Antetokounmpo. So if the Bucks wants to minimum to have possibilities to win this series, they need to win this game because if not, the series is over. So I think that this will be a close game, and in the end, I think that the Bucks are going to win this game by 1 or 2 point difference. They're going to win the first game in the series. And in the last game of the day, in the Western Conference, the Minnesota Timberwolves will receive my favorite team, the Los Angeles Lakers. They're in Minnesota, Minneapolis, and 21:30 Eastern Time. Remember that this series is tied 1-1, where the Timberwolves won the first game and the Lakers lost. The Lakers won the second game. So this is a very physical series where the Lakers improve a lot in the game 2 in comparison to what happened in the game 1. So the Lakers need to recover the home advantage, and this is a must victory for today, because if not, the Lakers could be in trouble to be eliminated. So I think this will be a very close game. The most probable is that this game is going to be defined in the last second of the game, if not in the last play. The most probably this game can be defined in overtime. So I think that the Lakers are going to win this game by 1 or 2 point difference, and the Lakers will take the lead of the series. So in this video, talk about what happened yesterday, where the Pistons, Thunder, and Clippers won their games respectively. The Knicks took a 2-1 lead in the series. The Thunder took a 3-0 lead in the series, and they're going to sweep this series. And in the last game, the Clippers took a 2-1 lead in the series. Today we'll have 3 games, where in the Eastern Conference the Magic will play against the Celtics, where I think that the Magic are going to win. The Bucks are going to play against, are going to receive the Pacers, where I think that the Bucks are going to win that game. And the Timberwolves are going to receive my Lakers, where I think that the Lakers are going to win that game. So this is all. I hope you like this video, and if you have any problem, and if you have any comment or suggestion, you can write me in any of my social media platforms. So see you next video. Gibran.